So suicide, depression, part two. When the doctors told me I could never do kung fu again, never. It's like under no circumstances whatsoever, you can't do kung fu. What they specifically meant was you can't do the fancy shit. You can't do anything from wushu ever again. Your high flying days and all that shit's over. No more butterfly kicks. No more jumping spin kicks. No more flying dragon kicks. No more any kind of landing that does not put you directly on your feet. Because wushu, you have the landing where you land on your left thigh or your right thigh, but it comes out of a tornado kick. And all the fancy shit was done. It's like you're not doing any more tornado kicks. You're not doing any more hurricane kicks. You're not doing any jumping spin kicks. You're not doing anything that's not basic. And in fact, we don't want you doing basics. You can jog. That's it. Find a new hobby, which is why I got my recurve bow. Thank you to the store down in Keswick that I got that from, and my arrows and stuff. And thanks for that military discount that he throws me. But the thing is that I only went back to the bow and arrow because I'm part Cherokee, and I figured, well, if I go back to my roots, I may find some stability for this depression ass shit. That worked for a little bit. It worked up until my father died. And then once he died, everything got worse. And then about a year after he died, I have not really been shooting my bow. And he's been dead for 4 years. And I miss him every day. And there have been times, like after he died, that all I wanted to do was die so that I can be with him. Because till this day, I feel like he's the only parent that ever truly loved me. And it shouldn't be that way. When you are a parent, you should love all your kids exactly the same. It should always be fair treatment so that they don't come out like me. And trying to say this without getting emotional. When you start thinking about dead people, it fucks you up. It got quite tense for a while. So I started a new graphic novel, which I'm not going to work on tonight, like I said I was, but I'm going to work on it all day tomorrow, and the next day, then I'm going to go to work, and then I'm going to go work on it some more Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By Saturday, I should be finished chapter 4. I had a bout before I started this American Kona Beach graphic novel. I had a bout where I really didn't have much of a choice. I had to find an outlet because I was getting pretty bad. And in getting pretty bad, I had got to the point where something's got to give. And nothing was really working in my favor. So it was start writing another graphic novel. And things got a little better. They got a lot better. I started cutting through this graphic novel. I made it through chapter 3 in less than 4 months, And in the next 2 months, I intend to be finished, So that's how it was. And, I also decided that I was going to make the chapters short. So the first 2 chapters are like 20-something pages. Chapter 3 is like 60 or better pages. And I'm on chapter 4 now, so I'm 1 chapter away from being on the last chapter. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to flip the script on the story and stuff. Pretty sure I cut this shit down. Sorry. No, I clearly did not. Anyway, when you are fighting depression and suicidal thoughts, it's always different when you're looking at someone doing it versus it being you. When you're not the person that's feeling these thoughts, when you're not the person that's sad all the time and feeling like you want to go, it's harder for them to tell. But I'm going to say this again for everybody who's had suicidal thoughts. You don't really want to die. You don't. I know this because I didn't really want to die. I just want the pain to stop. I want the people that's causing me the pain to stop. And they don't seem to get that. No one who causes you pain seems to get that they're causing you pain. Mostly because they're either ignorant or oblivious, or the truth is, some people just don't give a damn. They really don't. So if you're thinking about suicide, if you're really honestly true to God thinking about suicide, I'll be the first to tell you that ain't the way to go. First, get help. because the good Lord has a plan for you. Granted, I wish the good Lord's plan for me would actually come into fruition like right now. Everything takes its time. But if you're thinking about suicide, you need to get help. I just read you some of the stuff that I learned while I was in the military. And there are suicide prevention lines. You can Google them for your state. I can't give you all 50 states. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, there is a suicide prevention line for you somewhere. There's a teen center in most places where if you're a troubled teen, you can go in and you can talk to some damn body. Save yourself. You have a preacher, go talk to a preacher. You have a trusted teacher, go talk to that trusted teacher. You have a guidance counselor, go talk to that guidance counselor. And even if you're in the summertime, these people are still available to you. Guidance counselors, maybe not. Schools, maybe not. But there is help somewhere. Teen crisis lines are toll-free. They're generally an 800 number or something, depending on what your state's 800 toll-free numbers are. But 9 times out of 10, teen crisis centers are available 24/8. So you should be able to talk to somebody. And don't be ashamed to cry when you're talking to them. Do not be ashamed to cry. If you have a trusted family member like the one I was supposed to call today, but I didn't, oh gosh, he's going to be mad as hell. Okay, so I didn't call my Aunt Ruth. I always talk to my Aunt Ruth. When I feel bad, I talk to my Aunt Ruth. She gets me through it. Find your Aunt Ruth. That's just my thing. But find an aunt like my Aunt Ruth who will pick your ass up when you down, smack the shit out of you when you fuck it up, to keep your shit straight. And she will make sure that you are okay. Above all else, she will make sure that you're okay. Find someone. Find anyone. Find help. I'm James Williams Jr. No matter what your job is, if you are a celebrity, if you're a nobody, if you're just a regular average Joe, if you clean toilets trying to make your career like I'm trying to do, get help. Find someone. Talk to someone. Do not bring bodily harm to yourself. Just know that your time will come when your time comes. And suicide does not really stop the pain. It stops your pain permanently, but there have been people who have survived suicide, and it doesn't get any better for them because they're disfigured or something has happened. There have been people who have shot their faces off and survived because they shot their faces off with a 12 gauge and thought that they were going to die, but they didn't. And the guy I mentioned, he had a face transplant. He literally got the face of someone else because he shot himself in the face with a shotgun. He is still alive. I do not know his name, but you can probably Google it. You don't want to do that kind of damage to yourself and survive it. You don't want to shoot yourself with the 12 gauge and survive it, because then you're still alive and your suffering only got worse. So committing suicide is always a possibility that someone will save you. So don't do that. If you're going to be saved just to suffer, then you might as well just stay alive. Just stay alive, because you don't want to be dead and then somebody revives you and then you have to go through ridicule of why the fuck did you do that? And, because they don't understand. People who have never had a suicidal thought, people who have never been hurt so bad that they want the pain to stop, they don't know how that shit feels. They don't know how it feels to want to end your life every day. I know how that shit feels. I know how it feels. I fight it. Every time I get a bout of depression, I fight it. And I ask you, warrior to warrior, fight for your life. Fight for your life. Fight for your future. The world is not over. Bad things do happen to us. But we are warriors and we will fight. And we will win. I'm not going to let depression conquer me. It's not going to happen. An accident could happen and I could die. I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to let depression conquer me anymore. The depression has been beating me down for years. Suicidal thoughts do still come into my head. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're watching this on Kung Fu Havoc number 2, I'm not going to lie to you. Suicidal thoughts always come in my head. I have really bad bouts of depression. But I got one thing that suicidal thoughts don't have. I got faith in my friends. I got strength in them. And they know that if I call them, they're going to be there and they're going to help me. and they know that if they call me, I'm going to be there and help them. I had a lot of suicidal issues, and it's a hard fight. It's a never-ending fight. So strap on, princesses. Time to get your shit together. Let me put it to you this way, so I can end this video. I want to first say thank you to BioWare. No, I really want to thank BioWare. I didn't play Anthem. Don't know how good that game is. Don't care. But the Mass Effect saga, when it came to the PlayStation 3, it saved my life. Because every day, I created a brand new Commander Shepard and lived a different life. A better life than the life I've lived. And I want to thank you personally, BioWare, because without Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and without Andromeda, I don't know where I'd be right now. I really don't. Those games saved my life. So thank you for that. And for you who's watching, who has suicidal thoughts, you're not me. But I will tell you one damn thing for sure. Give Mass Effect a try, man. Do some kind of game where you make the decisions. Decisions that you can't make in your life, you can make in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. So, before I end this video, let me talk about that real quick. I've always played the straight role. Yeah, I've always played do the good thing. When I got to Mass Effect 2, I did the straight thing, but I also did some of the evil stuff, like threatening to blind a Batarian one eye at a time. It's fun to play the bad guy sometimes. So you should try to play the bad guy. I've never gone full renegade, no, but I have played the hell out of all 3 Mass Effect games, and I've always done the straight and narrow. For the most part, I've done the same story over and over. I have taken chances on different storylines. Now, I'm going to speak from experience. Play it straight through first, trying to be the good guy. Then do it trying to be renegade. Because the one time that I did renegade stuff, it really hurt my feelings, and I could never do it again. I couldn't kill the Krogans. I couldn't kill the Aratni. There were a lot of things that I did that I was like, yeah, I'm not that evil in real life. I could never do that shit again. And so by the time I got to Mass Effect 3, my power lines were so stagnated. It was like, yeah, anywhere I go, it's a bad idea. I got all the Geth killed. And then one time I got all the Quarians killed. So yeah, play Mass Effect Saga, the first one. Then play Andromeda. If you can't, then I would advise you to go and start writing. Do what I'm doing, my graphic novel. Write songs. Do something to occupy your mind to positive stuff. If you can sing, sing. I'm not a good singer, but you can find some of my songs here on Comfy Havoc #2. Your ears will probably bleed, but if you listen to the lyrics of the song, you'll understand me. And that's the other thing. The best way to understand anybody, especially somebody that has suicidal thoughts, is to listen to their music. Listen to their music. You can know a lot about a person, about what they listen to on the radio, or what they listen to in their CD. So yeah, I have a lot of cartoon music, because those were better times for me, when the only friends I had in real life were cartoons and toys. So, they've saved my life, a lot. My comic books, without them, I probably would have died a long time ago. Comic books was my escape. They were my only true friends, except for the ones in my call list, And get a call list of friends. Get people that you can trust, that you can talk to, that aren't going to judge you or put you down for how you feel. Please do that. Don't just do it for me, but do it for yourself. I had to do it for me. Not for my friends. I had to do it for me. Because if I only did it for them, then I'm not being true to myself. So be true to yourself and do it for you. The pain will go away. It will not stop, but it will subside to where it's tolerable. But you got to find the source of your pain. I have found the sources of my pain, and I'm working on making positive and better changes in my life. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc #2. I love you all, be seeing you, and make changes in your life that will elevate you, not decelerate you. Be seeing you.